What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Over here at Uncle Mike's shop, Randy's car is under the knife. Check it out, guys. Let me show you what we got going on tonight, show you what the progress is. Randy's going to talk to you about what he's fixing to do. Head on over to turbojohnracing.com, grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. We got some beanies and some new hats coming out. Check it out, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so we out here. We at Uncle Mike's shop. Just one of Randy's buddies. Courtney's over here. Go check out his channel, Paint and Paper Hustle. Randy, what are you doing?
We're just a few small changes.
A few small changes.
We just cut a little bit.
Cut a little bit of aftermarket sheet metal out.
That's right.
And replacing it with aftermarket sheet metal.
All the factory stuff's still there.
That's right. Yeah. Most of it is still there. So,
so still a street car, y'all.
Randy is tired of doing the swerving. We're all frustrated.
Yeah.
And so Mike, when Uncle Mike started pulling this thing apart, there was a lot of stuff that was flexing.
Yeah.
And let me show you what's going on. If you saw the thumbnail, you probably got a good idea. And we ain't showed the car in a couple weeks, have we? We hadn't told.
It's been a couple weeks, and really, it's just been once since we pulled the trigger. You know,
right?
So he has done all this in a week.
A week's time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing. So this is steel mini tubbed, steel factory frame rails, but it now is 10 soldiers. Low prep brackets. This is freaking amazing, guys. I mean, it is amazing what all he's done. So this really should make the car work, make it work properly, make it safer. I mean, that's one of the things that, I mean, the car was not safe. I mean, did it feel safer in the car, Randy?
It was a pretty good time.
He said it was a good time. He said it was a good time.
Never a dull moment.
It was not a dull moment. I have bit my fingernails till they bled multiple times, you know, worried about what was going to happen with this thing. So yeah. Mike has got in here. Basically what he did, he got the 10 soldiers low prep brackets. Now these are the same ones that Courtney put in his car. And basically stock lower boxes are still in there. The upper box had to cut out, but they can go right back in. You can see he didn't modify the frame. And essentially, we think what was happening with this thing, why it was so flimsy, is the upper torque boxes were tied to this factory frame. And there was no factory sheet metal there. And, you know, Courtney brought it up earlier, and he mentioned it exactly right. It's like a paper clip. After you bend a paper clip backwards and forwards multiple times, then it's just going to start moving more. So, yeah, so that stuff's gone. That is gone. He's still got quite a bit of work to do to it. We were hoping we were going to make TKM this weekend, but today is Thursday night, and there's still quite a bit to do. He could probably rush it and get a lot done, but there's no need to rush at this point. We want it to be done to the level that Mike wants it done and the level that Randy wants it done. So there's no need to rush it at this point. He also shortened the rear end up. He's got to do the axle braces back on the rear end. But dude, he's going to add a few more bars to it as well. All the 10 work. This is freaking amazing. So Randy is going, it's modified 4-link. I don't even know, it's not even a back half. It's not a back half. It's exactly what it was. I mean, it's mini tubbed.
Yep. Still a street car, y'all.
Street car. So all steel, all glass.
Yep.
We're still in there.
Yep. I'm gonna put some cardboard in here tomorrow and try to make it to the race on Saturday. But pretty sure that they're gonna stop me on that. So.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do no cardboard. Although there's nothing flammable back here. Technically, we could just leave the back glass out of it and just, I mean, do the burnout with the back glass off. No back glass.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm ready.
You can show off all the
bars.
all the bars. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, this is going to be awesome, guys. I think this is I think this is what we needed to happen to make the car safer, to make it so that we can actually apply the power, so we can actually put down the stuff. But it's still, I mean, it's crazy. It's still factory frame rails, the mini tub. It's not, none of that stuff is changing. And you know, none of the class rules now. All classes now say back half allowed. There's not a single class out there, unless you're like in the overdrive class, that says anything different. Yeah. Which we're not doing that.
Right. We get one of them gear benders. That counts.
That is overdrive, ain't it? Yeah. Oh my God! Trying to get in sneak in a gray area. There's that big anti-roll bar from Cameron Johnson. This thing is looking good, man. This is awesome. So, what else we got over here? What's some other goodies that are here?
Well, you know, Adam hooked us up with some shocks.
Let's go look at those real
Let's
fast.
go look at these shocks. The shocks are from Adam Lambert and his brother. Sorry, I can't remember his brother's name, but Precision Racing Suspensions.
Yep, PRS.
And,
they look like Baja shocks.
Yeah, they do.
They legit look like. They're 9-inch stroke. They're like 80 inches long.
We talked to several of the guys, Billy Gordon and the others, and if we wanted to do this, is where they went, and so we decided to do that. He cut us a great deal. So if you guys decide to try this, make sure you mention Turbo John Racing, and he might cut you the same break.
Awesome. Now the thing with these, other than the 9 inches of stroke here, they are Penske style shocks that Adam and them guys modify themselves. But if you notice, they have a red knob here, and it says air on and air off. So the way these work, that's also a CO2 line. So basically, on extension, this is the compression here. So this is like normal. This is the compression on this canister here, but rebound extension is up here. Now, one of the things I don't necessarily like is you got to use this Allen head here. I wish it had just a regular knob, but it doesn't. But it's going to be easy to do because Mike's going to mount these upside down, so this will be down at the bottom. But basically, this knob is going to be CO2, and so we'll use the Holly to turn on a timer, and so we'll be able to play with when the CO2 actually comes on. Now, Adam is he's very transparent, answers the phone all the time. He wants us to do the best that we can do.
Great customer service.
So he's going to help us set these things up and get them tuned in for us. And then we'll do minor tweaks. But basically what'll happen, it'll leave with no CO2 on the top here. And then at some point in time, we'll start adding pressure. And then as we add pressure, it's going to slow extension down so that it doesn't top out the shock until wherever we want it to top out at. I mean, it could be 2 seconds or 3 seconds, or maybe at the finish line. Maybe it's going to rise slowly the whole way. I mean, maybe that's the goal. I don't know. I've never messed with this stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
This spring is a 65-pound spring, 14 inches long. Got to have this helper spring on here because, and this is a slider, it's for the length. Y'all remember when we throwed my cup out when we were at Fayetteville?
That's right.
That's what mine didn't have the slider on it with the helper spring. So, man, Randy's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of new toys, a lot of stuff that should make the car go faster.
Yeah, my wife keeps reminding me it's Christmas again.
It's Christmas again. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you've done the front half of the car. The front half of the car's got plenty of power. Yeah. Middle of the car, the transmission, you got a nice transmission that can get the power to the back of the car.
Yeah.
But
Jason raced up the bottom this year.
Yep.
So that should take care of that, and we tied the back right into that.
Yep.
So
now the back of the car is going to allow the car to accelerate straight.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be really fast. It should work good. But the biggest thing is being safer, and being able to not chase our tail. Yeah. Trying to get the thing to go straight. I mean, when you got 5,000 horsepower on tap,
might be able to run more than 36 pounds of boost.
Right, might be able to, and not have a no prep tune up in it.
Yeah.
That's legit what we did. I mean, last time we had a 4-second boost ramp. Yeah. I mean, that's like no prep. That's a no prep tune up. Yeah. So we're excited, man. So today we're going to do some bubblegum wiring. I've got my zip ties and wire nuts. Yeah. Yep. So Devin's not going to be too happy.
We'll get him to straighten it out later.
So all we're going to do here, I'm just halfway kidding about that. Basically what we're going to do is this, we're going to go into this output. We're going to, I got my Holly pin wires. We're going to take 2 wires, and then these 2 wires are going to go to the solenoids. Got all the equipment from Modern to do the valves. Basically you're going to have a separate CO2 bottle. You got your pressure regulator here, and then this is the actual solenoid. We actually need to see how much. That's a big, it's like a nitrous solenoid. That is not the little teeny solenoid I thought we were going to have. We might have to run that through a relay. Yeah. We may not be able to run that straight off the Holly. I was thinking that we would be able to run it straight off the Holly. That's like a nitrous solenoid.
I think there's a couple of relays.
Was there some relays in there too?
There's some relays in there.
Okay. Oh yeah, they've got some. There's a. I don't know if we might need to put a solid state relay on it if we're going to try to pulse it. We're going to do some research and see if this one can actually. What I was hoping we could do is just pulse it right off of the. Man, this one is wild looking. This is a lot different. Okay, but yeah, so basically we got to wire it like this. It's got the instructions. We're going to wire it up. That's a perfect example. It goes from there to the shocks, and then it's good to go. And this is my little trigger wire. This comes in your Holly stuff. It's already got the pins on it, so nothing to it. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll work on that for a little bit. Uncle Mike's doing his thing over here. I mean, dude, it's looking phenomenal.
Jam up.
Car is looking really, really good. Really impressed. So now we got alternate plans maybe for the weekend. Possibly, Courtney, when is yours running?
Now that I've seen all this, I'm gonna see if I can go home and just cut on it a little bit.
All you gotta do is put what the lines on.
We just gotta throw a line and just hose in it. 8 foot of hose.
You already got it. You already got it.
Yeah, come in today.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Tomorrow at 12 o'clock we'll have the hose in and dump fuel in it. And it's good.
Okay, so we're probably going to take Courtney's if Kevin agrees. Now he had a dyno bust last Friday, so Kevin wasn't able to tune it on the high end. But if Kevin's comfortable with us, tweaking on it, we're going to go to Rockingham Saturday, and then we'll just take his out there. Mine is not suitable for Rockingham, so I mean that's not it's not anywhere I need to be. So that's what we're going to do then. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right, go check out Courtney's channel, The Paint and Paper Hustle. Randy,
Sir.
you excited?
Yeah. Try not to laugh too much.
Randy has been anti 4-link for the last year and a half, 2 years, and the car has a lot of sentimental value. But I think how he was able to do it and make it happen. Nothing has changed on that. I mean, all we've done is made it better. It ain't a back half. It's just not. It is not a back half. All it is adding on.
Yeah.
It's probably less work than what it took to put the original boxes in, and
probably weighs 3,200 now.
It's probably adding some weight.
It's
So.
literally less back half than mine because I don't have frame rails no more. My car's true back half.
Right.
The whole back's cut out.
That's right. This is I would say this is stock style suspension.
Yeah.
So it is still 4-link.
See car, baby.
All right, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see y'all later.